Hey everybody, it is Whiskey Wednesday here at Springfield Distillery, and I am like over the moon right now because I've had to do this by myself the last couple of days and last couple of times, and this time Kat! You guys have heard about her. She has been on Whiskey Wednesday. She is my backup all the time on this, and I am just tickled pink that she's here. We have been friends for a lot of years. Well, I'm going to say 36 years just because I'm proud of it. But we met in our freshman year of high school. Kathy was the jock. I tried to be a cheerleader. Complete opposites. But somehow this friendship has worked, and she has just been my rock for so many years and that stuff. So I'm super, super glad she's here. She's going to be here all weekend. So if you come and try these cocktails that we're trying this weekend, this is going to be in the window. It's going to be Kat. And you guys will all have known Kat because I've talked so much about her and that stuff. So anyway, we're going to get started. I just want to make sure that I can see what the hell we're doing and that we're both in the picture and that. So give me just a second. Here we go. Okay. Come here and let me just see when you get in here. Oh, we're really behind. Okay, now we are. Okay, good. Okay, so good. All right, so the first one I'm going to do is this one that we did for the fundraiser this past weekend that the Higher Education Center did. They asked if I would come up with a scratch Springfield version of a mint julep. Kathy's trying to get as tall as me. It's never going to happen. She's also not going to be as young as me because she's 17 days older. So let's just put that on the record that I'm younger and taller. But anyway, we did this for the fundraiser for the Higher Education Center, and I've got to say I was really impressed with this. I hope if any of you guys were able to have this and try this, please do a shout out. Let me know what you think of it. I did this on a large scale in the tall, which I would do for when people come. This is going to have quite a bit of a kick and whiskey in it, but it is so good. I highly recommend trying this. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to start this off with our shot glass. If you guys remember, I use this. This is a 1/2 ounce pour. This is a 1 ounce pour, and then at the bottom and at the top of the hammer. Give us a little tidbit on what you guys know, why we have the hammer, what is our trademark for the hammer. If you guys know that secret, do a shout out, and we'll probably give a t-shirt or something fun for that. But starting at this 1/2 ounce pour, I'm going to just use a 1/2 ounce of the 1842 whiskey in here. This is what's really fun about these because you can blend your whiskeys or the different spirits and that with it, which I really like to do. I'm getting more and more into combining some of our whiskeys. Kathy usually just picks blackberry, but we're going to get her to venture out a little bit today. So I have a 1/2 ounce of that 1842 in here, and we'll just do a little alcohol abuse by spilling it. And I'm going to add a 1/2 ounce of the mint whiskey. So just those two in there. So that's 1 ounce in the tasting jar, which is what we're able to do here at the distillery. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of that honey simple syrup that you guys have seen me use before. It's just the honey broken down with 50% boiling water. It makes it nice and soluble, so you can just mix this, and I'm going to give it just a good shot because we like a little bit of sweetness in this one.
So will that ever recrystallize?
No, because I've never had it. Well, it hasn't lasted that long either.
That's true.
But even the crystallized one, like once you boil it, it just breaks it down, and the sugar content is reduced. So it's a really good question, Kat. But I've never.
That's
it
what
hasn't. That's what you're. Good question. And tasting.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That first.
Telling me when I do things really well,
so
and
much
when
better in a minute.
And even if I don't do well, you're still supposed to tell me I did okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got that.
So this is, I'm just going to top this off with ginger ale. The other thing I did this with, which I thought was super good this weekend, is if you want that bold, the ginger ale bold, super good with this. But I think you kind of get that bold flavor with the 1842. So there's a little bit of just really good flavor in there. And then I'm going to top this off with my whimsical mint because this is the only mint that I've been able to have survive. It's a little bit of a brown edge because it's dying up there. So I'm just going to add just a little bit. But look how cute that is. And I think that's a pretty little cocktail. Nice big mint leaf. If I could grow mint, it would be really awesome. But I'm not doing very great with that. So I'm gonna blend this up. We're gonna, ooh, oh my goodness, look how perfect that is. Look at how pretty. That should be a picture. Look how cute that is. Really, really pretty. And we're gonna make sure that we're not drinking off of each other, so we're gonna split this.
Oh, sure, give me the plant.
Yeah, you get the, I'll take the plant.
Thank you.
Okay, cheers.
That's good.
It's got that bold, kind of like almost like that bold ginger ale taste to it, which I like. But see, I don't think you have to even use the
I
bold.
think if you use the bold, you're gonna lose the flavor.
But it's got that nice whiskey, but still the mint in there.
And the mint, not that the 1842 needs to be tampered down, but that mint does just make it a little more
not so
friendly or
yeah.
something.
Isn't that yummy?
It is good.
You could put a little bit more honey in there if you want it just a little bit sweeter. You could. Look, it's good like this. Damn, that was pretty good.
Good one.
Okay.
I
have a little note here as to I'm supposed to stay on schedule. Apparently, I'm not very good at staying on schedule because Kathy, I wish you guys could see this, but she's posted the order I'm supposed to go in on my cocktails, just in case I go a little crazy. So this next one we're gonna do, Kat was, I used this probably a couple of summers ago when I'm at Trader Joe's, and I try to do everything local, but I know that people that are watching this are in Richmond and Northern Virginia and other areas, so where there's Trader Joe's. So occasionally I like to pull these, especially if you guys go to Trader Joe's. But there's a local version we can make of this, and I'm going to show you guys that. But this is the watermelon cucumber cooler. So the watermelon and the cucumber are together in this, and I made a cocktail with this with our mint whiskey before. I think I'm just going to duplicate this, and I'm going to use the mint again because it's what I really like. But I also want to try this with the scratch, because Kat and I seem to think that the scratch corn whiskey is going to be a really good pairing in this. So I'm going to put 1 ounce of this scratch in there. Just going to put that down. And then I'm going to do this, because it's a juice, I do half and half. So if it's a mixer, I'll go to the Halifax, Virginia line. But as a juice, I typically go half and half. So my lemonades, Simply juices, cranberry juice, pineapple juice, and that, I usually go to the halfway line, which is right to the top of that Springfield line on both the tasting jar and on the tall one. So I'm just going to put this watermelon cucumber in here, and then we like to top with Sprite. You can also do this with a watermelon bubbly if you don't want quite as much sugar in this, or with a diet Sprite, but because we don't count calories while we're in the tasting room, I'm going to add the Sprite to that, and we're doing this with the scratch. And then I just took a little slice of the English cucumber just to make it kind of pretty, so it's still very summery looking in that. Got to give Kat a little bit of hers. I kept the cucumber for you. That's not really even, so you got to be even. Cheers. Cheers. Okay. The scratch is not bad. It tempers that sweetness, which is what I like about it. And you get that watermelon taste in the background.
That cucumber comes out a lot.
Yeah. Do you like it with the scratch?
It's okay.
You want me to try it? Well, there's a little slap of reality and honesty right in my face. We're going to try this with the mint, because I think she's going to like it a little bit better.
Well, just...
Oh, no, you can just say no. I don't like it. That's okay.
Just to say it was okay.
It's okay. Okay. So I'm going to try this with the mint and see if we can knock it out of the park for Kathy, because that's what's important this weekend since she did drive down here. I'm going to do half the juice. I've got the mint whiskey, half the juice, and I'm going to top this one with Sprite. And I'm going to stick just another piece of cucumber in there just for Kathy, because she likes the green plants. And we'll try this one and see if you like it better. I kind of like that boldness of the scratch, but that's because I think I'm growing a taste for it. Okay, so this is with the mint. Oh, you're going to like this better. Probably. You're going to like that a lot better.
I do like this better.
With the mint, it just makes that watermelon really stand out.
It does make the watermelon stand out.
And that's what I talk about with the mint.
That juice, like, for me, I can still taste a lot of the corn
in the first one.
In the first
yep.
one.
Okay. I'm just checking to see if we got any
But that's just
people watching, but I'm just checking to see. These two young ladies have a place in my heart. Oh, Uncle Alan, love you too. You're so kind. She does look excited. Doesn't she look excited? She's just happy to be here with me.
Crazy.
Mint is, I think, the key to
Mint's
that.
just the key.
I actually think you guys could do this with the peach or the cantaloupe also. I think that this would be just a great flavor with it. So the way that I would modify this, if you guys can't get the Trader Joe's watermelon cucumber, is to use the Simply Watermelon. They sell it, and also the other place that does watermelon, the other one that has it is Minute Maid at our Food Lion. Definitely the Food Lion. But the Simply Watermelon is there, and then I would just freshly slice those cucumbers and even muddle that a little bit in the bottom, and you can just do that with a fork, a knife, spoon, just kind of squeeze the cucumber a little bit, and it's going to get a little bit more of that cucumber flavor in it. But that would be perfect with the Simply Watermelon. We're going to use this watermelon cucumber, but if I run out of it, we're going to switch over to the Simply Watermelon and just add more slices of the fresh cucumber to it. So I think that was really good.
And I think the Simply Watermelon is just a tad sweeter than that.
Yeah.
So you could indeed use just the regular scratch in the
Simply Watermelon. I agree. I think that corn whiskey is going to be good.
That's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be.
It's not very sweet.
Not very sweet.
And it doesn't have quite the watermelon or cucumber boldness that I think the Simply does.
Correct.
But did you see we're twinsing?
I know.
Did you see? So this was not planned. She showed up like this. I put this long sleeve one on. She put this. But you know what? We were using the 1842. So we both just had
representing.
Great minds. Great minds think alike. Okay, so that was the watermelon. This one is the peach old fashioned. I've been really excited about this one this week. Kathy tried talking me out and using a different whiskey, but I'm staying strong that we're going to use the peach on this one. So we are going to do a peach old fashioned with this. And this all came about because my mom brought me over about a dozen peaches. She went and got peaches, and I started to use these. I believe she got these from Reese's. Highly recommend clearing out Reese's with their fruits because these make great.
Diana wants to see this.
Oh, sorry, Diana.
Diana.
I think you got the. Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, that's okay.
Fair, right?
At Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. They've got really good juices. They've got a jalapeno lime that is really, really good. It would make a great martini for you, I think, to add some of that jalapeno cucumber juice to it. But Trader Joe's, they also have like a limoncello kind of juice sometimes. And then they do like a pumpkin ginger beer in the fall. That's going to be really good. We're going to play with that a little bit. But back to my peach old fashioned. Yes. So this one, I'm going to just make this a very bold peach. This one I'm doing with 1 ounce of our peach whiskey. This has been so popular. I just am so thankful for how much you guys have embraced this peach. This was one that we were really eager to do, and we got finally got a TTB approval on that because our recipes have to go through a federal approval. We got this peach done, and you guys, this has just flown off the shelves. This has definitely given the blackberry a run for its money. And I'm really hoping that we're going to introduce some new products with this peach, possibly maybe a canned peach lemonade next year or something. I'm not sure. I think that would be really fun. But this peach has been really good. One of the favorites with this, that watermelon is super good with this peach. I would maybe substitute with that. But the other thing is just Sprite or club soda or diet Sprite. It's also fun to play with some of the seltzers with this. But that peach is much more whiskey tasting if you're sipping it, but when you mix it, it is just like a fresh peach. That's the best way to explain it, and I just think it comes off really good. So I'm going to take my tasting jar. I'm going to put 1 ounce of our peach whiskey in it, and then I need a little mic. And then just to give it a little bit more peach flavor to this, I'm going to take a slice of this fresh peach that my mom brought, and I just think, golly, what a better way to use these fresh peaches and that. And I'm actually going to just mash this just a little bit with one of my muddlers and that. And again, this is something super easy you guys can do. I'm just going to bring out just a little bit more of that peach flavor with that. And because I like orange in most of my cocktails, Kat and I found these little cocktail artists syrups that we found at Walmart. These are so cheap. It's a great way to add a new kind of prospect to your cocktails and that. I think that the triple sec gives it that orange, but of course, because we can't use other alcohol, I would probably at home use real triple sec with this, because I just think it would give it a nice little flavor. I didn't prepare for this very well. Oops. Let's see if I can get that triple sec off. Okay. And so with this, I'm going to use just these little cups that we have. I'm just going to do about a ½ ounce of this, because I think that simple syrup is going to be enough to kind of sweeten the peach and that. I'm going to put a ½ ounce of that triple sec simple syrup in there. And then I'm going to use an orange. Because I like just a little bit more orange in there, and that's what's typically in an old fashioned. This is going to be so good. Oh my God, this is going to be good. Okay. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of bitters, a couple dashes. I use Angostura bitters just because it's available. But there's all kinds of fun walnut and pecan bitters and that stuff that I would kind of change that up. And then I'm just going to top this with ginger ale. Oh. That bitters makes it go a little crazy. And then I'm going to put a cherry on top just to make it kind of fun. Oh my God, I'm excited about this one. If this one disappoints, I'm going to be really upset about it. So this one, we're going to put a little bit more ginger ale in there just to kind of top it off. Oh, this is going to be so good, Kat.
Lots going on in there.
I got a lot going on here, but I think it's going to be so yummy. I did put a little bit of garden in there for you. Okay, cheers. Cheers. Does the phone go into you all the time?
No, a chunk of peach.
Oh, okay.
Let me try again.
I like that. I might have to just go for a little bit of that peach myself.
Actually, that's really good. It's really refreshing.
And it's not too sweet at all.
Not sweet
I like
at
the
all.
fact that it's not sweet.
Yeah.
I think that triple sec just balances that peach a little bit.
Yeah, that triple sec did add not any sweetness to it.
Not the
It
sweet
was
that you
good.
thought it would be.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that one.
that one's good.
Mm.
That one's good.
You like that?
I think that's my front runner right now.
Ooh. Well, let's see what the maple mojito does for you.
Okay.
Okay, so far we have that mint 1842 as the authentic from the winner of the Kentucky Derby. We've done that watermelon, and I think I'm going to stick with the mint on that one.
Yes.
I think it'd be fun to do that with the cantaloupe, but we did the fruit salad last time, so I think I'm going to stick with the mint on that. I thought it was really refreshing.
It
Nice.
is refreshing.
Not super
Yeah.
sweet. I
I
like
might
that.
have to try it later though with the cantaloupe, since that's not as sweet as the Simply.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
that
think
would
that's a
be
great
fun test.
idea. So I have to say the orange has always been my favorite whiskey. I would be very disappointed if we didn't have the orange whiskey, but I got a second runner coming, and it is like really pushing hard on my orange favorite, and that is this maple whiskey. If you guys have not tried it, when you come, ask me for a taste of this, because this has been a game changer for me. Like I'm finding that I'm using this in all of our basic cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite thing is with the seltzers. Like I'm a big seltzer drinker. I like to add the maple. I actually added it to my orange mimosa.
Some glasses. Here, let me take care of that for you.
Hold that for me. Is that a clear American unsweetened orange
Yes.
mimosa? So, anyway, I added maple to that.
That's
This
nice.
gives a nice sweetness. This is less than a carb. So one shot of this, 1.5 ounces of this in your seltzer is less than 1 carb. So I can have 2 seltzers with my maple whiskey in it, and to me it's a preference. But instead of having 1 Michelob Ultra, I can do 2 of those if you guys are watching your carbs, or watch your sugar, diabetic, whatever you want to, whatever it is, or whatever reason you're doing it. I really like it. I have been known to add this to my Trulies and my White Claws.
Yes.
Just yes, a little bit. So
Anyway,
anyway,
that can be called like a turbo or something.
oh shit. Okay. Well, good. Okay. Well, good to know. I'm gonna have a
Usually
turbo
made with
tonight.
Vodka, but
Well,
I mean,
we're gonna
why would you use vodka
when
you got
you've
this?
got whiskey.
I mean, really.
So we're gonna do 1 ounce of this maple whiskey. This is compliments of Diana Pruitt because she has said that this is what we needed to do. I needed to make a maple mojito. This was her choice. Because this is a mixer and not a juice, I'm going to do this to that Halifax, Virginia lime. You guys, it's so important that you measure if you want it to taste like it tastes in the tasting room. If you don't care, pour at it. Kat has a tendency of going about halfway up the jar with the blackberry whiskey. She's very fond of it. But if you want it to taste like I make it, the important part is to follow these instructions. So I have
If you
one,
want it to taste like I make it,
then just pour crazy. Till half the bottle's gone, maybe. I don't know.
maybe.
But this one has 1 ounce of the maple whiskey. So I'm going to just do this. This is that Roses Mojito. It's a great cheat. If you like the mint and the lime, this is ideal. And I'm just going to go up to that Halifax, Virginia line. And I can see that. Thank you very much.
Okay, just making sure.
And this would be a perfect thing for seltzer or club soda. But of course, in the tasting room, we don't care about sugar. So I'm going to put Sprite on top of this. And then just to make sure that I don't have it too sweet, I'm going to stick a little slice of lime in there, and I'm going to do a little squeeze of lime in there just because I think that lime is going to balance that maple and the mint to this. So we got a lot of mint going on this week, but it is the end of summer. Sorry, I'm going to take my little piece of lime out there for us. So we both have lime. But I did give you the bigger pour.
Oh, thank
So
you.
anyway,
Appreciate it.
maple mojito, Diana Pruitt for you,
Yep.
girl.
Cheers,
Wish you
Diana.
were here. This may be my favorite.
That's really good. I really didn't think I would like this.
Well,
This is really good.
Okay, Diana, this
This
is
is
on the
good.
menu. We might have to call this the Diana Maple Mojito. What do you think?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
this
do
is
like it.
delicious. I really like this. But I think that lime squeeze in there just balances it. It's not too sweet.
Yeah, because then you get that.
God, that's good.
That is good. Now I'm gonna have to decide.
So, I got this Roses Mojito at Walmart. I don't know. I think this is what we call this. This is dinner and this is dessert, or appetizer, dinner, and then we'll come up with a dessert, which would probably be a coffee one or something yummy.
Oh.
But
Okay.
anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this. We've enjoyed being here. I have absolutely loved having Kat here. If you have any questions, shoot them to us. We hope we'll see you guys this weekend.
Yeah, stop by.
Kat will be here. We'll be mixing up some stuff. I'm going to add 2 more cocktails to the menu.
Food truck Sunday.
Food truck is on Sunday. We've got the barbecue bandits. I can't remember the first names. Sorry, the barbecue. They do brisket. Like, I swear, I don't think I've ever had. It's so good. Highly recommend coming on Sunday. Saturday we'll have picnic packs. We've restocked on our smoked Gouda from from Birdie's pimento cheese, which is a favorite here. I'm restocking on that. We have some new salsas. She actually is bringing me a salsa verde. I'm super excited to try that.
What about that new flavor in the birdies? Is that guy in?
Oh, and the ghost pepper.
Yeah,
Kat's so excited about
about
because she
that
can
one.
do heat like I can't do. And so we've got a ghost pepper cheese coming. So
Yeah.
I have heard if you like extreme heat, this is it. So we will have that on Saturday. So you can come, sit on the porch, do some tastings. If it's raining, still come. We've got that pavilion over there that you guys can go and sit and do your social distancing. There's plenty of space over there. And anyway, we hope you guys will come and see us. We hope you've enjoyed this. I've loved having Kat here. Don't you think she
love
should
being
come
here.
every Wednesday? I think she should be here all the time.
So,
So anyway, hope you guys like it. And anyway, thanks for joining us. Thanks for supporting us. And hope you guys will come into our tastings this weekend. Take care.